I'm sorry, but this is such a cool chair. But it doesn't match at all the decor in here. What is going on, you beautiful, stunningly beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. My name is Justin, and today we are listening to Hallowed Be Thy Name. This is from Iron Maiden, off of their album The Number of the Beast, released in 1982. So here on the channel, we've only done one song from Iron Maiden, Rime of the Ancient Mariner, which was really, really good. So I figured, you know what, it's about time to bring them back, you know, to relinquish ourselves back into the Iron Maiden, which is quite an interesting torture device. I was about to ask you guys what's your favorite form of torture, but I don't think that's a question that would go over that well. Forget all that. Let's just get into the song. Why not? You're more than welcome to join me on Twitter, in the comments below, which I would highly recommend. If it's your first time here, introduce yourself. I'm always down to say hi, at least. And for right now, let's just get into the music. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing this video to watch. Hopefully it's not boring, but you know, I don't do a lot. I just kind of sit here, listen to the music, and then we talk a little bit, you know, like a good book club. Except this time, it's a little bit of a metal club. This is Iron Maiden with Hallowed Be Thy Name.
When the bell begins to chime, reflecting on my past life, and it doesn't have much time, 'cause at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. The sands of time for me are running low.
Nice way to end the album. I just started another song. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Because looking at the album, that is the last song. So I think that that is a nice send off for the album. Even though, as far as I know, I don't think that I know anything else off of this. Oh, Run to the Hills. Yeah, yeah, everyone knows that song. But that's the only other song, as far as I know, off of this album. So yeah, Hallowed Be Thy Name. Nice send off for the album. I still like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner a lot more. This song felt more middle of the road for me, coming from Iron Maiden, of whom I have like high expectations. Now, can't deny, in my opinion, that everything in this song worked and sounded great. Of course, the guitar and the riffs, like, that's expected. That comes with the territory. Bruce sounds like as good as ever. No doubt about that. I love his singing throughout. Just the power that comes from his voice and from that man, like, is incredible. I think that that is a huge talent in itself. And of course, that is a big portion of their sound. I like the drum fills that take place in transitions in certain moments. The ending runs with the guitar riffs, I felt personally went on a little bit too long. I think that maybe where I kind of started to wane a little bit. I would have liked some sort of either, this is just me personally, like a breakdown. The solo we got was nice. That wasn't bad. I was just expecting maybe some sort of change in motion. Now, Iron Maiden, they are more known to like stay in a groove. And when they're in that groove, they're going to hit you with it. And no doubt the song does that. I just like, I like a little more. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, I mean, sorry to compare. I'm sorry to compare. But like that song, the middle break it changes the whole tone of the song, and then where they go from there is just phenomenal. This song feels like almost like a single from the band. Almost like something that you would introduce your friend to hear the band with. Like this would be a good introductory song to show someone Iron Maiden, get a nice grasp of the band. But I want to go further than that. I'm not entry level. I want to go further than that. So recommend me the song from Iron Maiden. Perhaps it's something that is not as known, maybe not as well known. Give me the deep cut from Iron Maiden that maybe no one else really talks about, but is an underrated song. That's what I want to hear, because they are a band that I'm interested in and that I've enjoyed on quite a few occasions. I think storytelling-wise, just the introduction of this track, of course with the crashes, but specifically that guitar that just kind of sits there in the back, swinging back and forth almost like the Gallows themselves. I really, really, really enjoy the sound of that guitar. I'm not exactly sure which guitarist it's played by. It's either Murray or Smith, but either way, just the kind of setting you up for something to come sound of it. It almost has a little bit of a classical tone to it. I love that little... has a kind of clock-like movement as if it's counting down the hours, counting down the minutes till someone has to meet their fateful end at the gallows. And then a little subtle riff. You know something's coming. You know there's a change. That's the change. That's time speeding up. And this is a good riff. Nicely playing off the one that was set up beforehand. This is one that is there to stay, and then of course Bruce just runs back and forth across this musical stage, and he's just doing his thing, as he does very well. And of course we get into that classic Iron Maiden gallop near the end, which is something that you can always look forward to when listening to Iron Maiden. Let's talk about the lyrics on this one. I'm waiting in my cold cell when the bells begin to chime, not toll, chime, reflecting on my past life, and it doesn't have much time. Because at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. The sands of time for me are running low, running low. So he's waiting for his execution at the prison cell. When the priest comes to read me the last rites, I take a look through the bars at the last sights of a world that has gone very wrong for me. Can it be that there's some sort of error? Hard to stop the surmounting terror. Is it really the end, not some crazy dream? Death is coming for him. He's starting to go through stages. He's starting to be in denial. Was there maybe a mistake? Wait. You guys said prisoner 74? He's like 2 rows down. You take a left, you run right into him. That can't be me. Somebody please tell me I'm dreaming. It's not easy to stop from screaming, but words escape me when I try to speak. Tears fall, but why am I crying? After all, I'm not afraid of dying. Don't I believe that there is never an end? I like that. I actually really like the lyrics in here. They're pretty thought-provoking, I would say, and I think that the writers, whoever wrote this song, whether it was Bruce or someone else in the band, Whoever wrote the song nicely captured the ideas of someone on the execution block or before being led to the execution, and perhaps the feelings, the thoughts they're going through. As the guards march me out to the courtyard, somebody screams or cries from a cell, "God be with you." If there's a God, why has he let me go? As I walk, my life drifts before me, and though the end is near, I'm not sorry. Catch my soul, it's willing to fly away. So now he's accepting his fates. Mark my words, believe my soul lives on. Don't worry now that I have gone. I've gone beyond to seek the truth. When you know that your time is close at hand, maybe then you'll begin to understand life down here is just a strange illusion. And at the end, yeah, hallowed be thy name. So at the end, he finally accepts, but also strongly accepts. And now he's moving forward with it, you know? Before he questioned, like, why am I scared of death? Don't I believe that, this isn't the end? And he questioned it for a little bit. In those last verses, he finally, accepts that. And not looking forward to it, but, he's definitely of a more positive mindset. Anyways, hope that you enjoyed the music. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed your time here with me. Thank you for being here. You can join me in the comments below to let me know your thoughts on the song. Do you feel as if I do, or is this your favorite song ever? Like, either way, I want to know. But don't forget to point me into the direction of, I want to know, the deep cut from Iron Maiden, I really liked Rime of the Ancient Mariner. This one's okay, but point me into, that deep cut territory. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here once again, and have a great night. Or day. Whichever it may be. Thank you. Bye.